it's Roval time. I've put more laps, well, not laps, but time into this and more thought into this race than I have any other race this entire season. Best lap that I've got is a 120.7. So I feel that is way above where I should be. But those types of laps are very tricky and are really just heating up the tires for me. Just because my braking is bad and my shifting is bad and my driving is bad and my lines are bad. But I can go sort of fast. So what we got to do, hopefully get a decent qualifying lap, get ahead of some of the mess, survive the first couple of laps, and then we go into strategy mode. This isn't going to be as big of a strategy window as what we had at Indy on the road course there. It looks like you can go 32 laps is about what I've seen. So, 32 laps on fuel, which means that 55 lap race, we're going to go to, well, about lap 23, 25 to get into our window. And we're going to pit immediately unless I see a bunch of cars less than 32 seconds behind us. Because a pit stop takes about 26 to 32 seconds. It'll drop you back that far. I've actually looked at that, so now I know my pit window, and I hope that I'm able to get a decent window, and then pit as early as we can, because that's going to be very important. So, looking at the lineups here, we're on road iRating, so who knows? Yeah, we got to be in the top split because there's 4,200, and there definitely wasn't 30 people that had more than that. So, yeah, we're the number 22 car. We don't have too much to lose, but I'd kind of like to have a good race since I actually put time into this. I'm just qualifying on the road, or on the race set. I haven't had time, I just needed to get laps in and figure it out. So, if you're not on Twitter, well, you don't know what the car looks like yet, unless I put it in the thumbnail very visibly. But if you can see the hood, well, you know that we're going with some green. It was a tweet that I put out saying the first 6 responses, a single letter or a single number, will create the color code for the car. Because I had a design, but I couldn't decide on what color I wanted. And I figured, hey, why not get everyone involved and see what we come up with. So we came up with this kind of mint green. Doesn't look terrible, but it was a fun thing to do. Might try it again. No need to push it really hard right now. So I've had to change the setup from what Daniel sent me. I've once again just had the same weird caster issue where I had to change those around to make it not feel like there was a massive ridge in the steering at a certain point. So, did that. It might have lowered the front end a bit. And other than that, I haven't really changed much. And we're just gonna, I hope, be able to do the lap time that I'm capable of. I don't want to overdrive it too hard here, even though the first lap is definitely the quickest. But a 0x or a 1x is not going to help me. Alright, we're okay so far. I think my changes might have made the front end start scraping a bit too much in 3 and 4, but I'm just gonna live with it. You know what? I can be happy with that lap. We're gonna be wide there, that's okay. Should have taken a much wider entry, but I didn't. This is where I feel like I'm losing a lot of time. Anyone that can attack these 2 corners is going to be so much quicker. The bobble, it's a very tough section here, and then you got to get the damn thing turned onto the track. Harder here. See if we can get a couple of tenths. Spun the tires more than anything there, trying to go fast. .21.1 puts us in the top 10 at the moment. How many people have actually done a lap? Okay. Not too horrible. And there's the car. So I initially was kind of going for like that old Budweiser look. The red with the white stripe. Which red on this looked really good. Dark blue looked really good. And honestly, the green doesn't look too terrible. It's just different and kind of unlucky, but you know what? It's a road race. We'll just try to get the best we can, and if we get unlucky, that means I don't have to do the whole race. Right now, though, I'm pretty happy with my starting spot. That is not too terrible. The front of the pack is gone, which was always going to be the case. We're just never going to be able to compete with the top of the road series race. And it looks like there's a big gap. 13th to 14th. So that is a good sign that we might be kind of at like the rear of the front pack, and we might have a bit to work with. So, yeah, you know what? P11 right now, not too terrible. If the number 2 beats us, that's still P12. And I don't think any of the others are going to run a lap. So we have to survive that first lap. Everyone's going to be a little antsy on throttle, and just got to make sure that I don't do the same. Don't pound the throttle down. Let's go ahead and see if we got all the cars loaded up that were in practice. We do. Yeah, so 55 laps. It's going to be well over an hour race. No cautions. Just a lot of trying not to die. As long as I don't take anyone out. If I wreck myself, fine, whatever. I don't want to run into anyone else, but I'm very happy to see that 21.2 to a 21.7 gap at 13 to 14th. I'm hopeful that will lead us to a big separation and just kind of chill and keep the tires on it. So, everyone's loaded up so far. Wait till late to get in the car, just because it looks like it's actually quite a few people that are not gridded up. How many people we got this? 31? Yep, but I'd much rather be doing a day race at Charlotte, the Oval, but this is what we got, so.
One lap to green.
35
Line
seconds.
Up on the left side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
We are starting 11th, which is on the inside, but I don't know how good that is for coming through, since iRacing's not able to program a different track for restarts than what you race on.
You have 2 additional sets of tires for this race. Be smooth.
So
and have a good run.
we have to go through the chicane for restart, well, for the initial start, which is unfortunate because that puts pretty much anyone a couple of rows back at a very weird disadvantage. But it at least makes the start a little less hectic than it is in real life when everyone's coming at it very fast. So let's get the squeal out of the brakes. That way we know they're heated up. Whole bunch of NASCAR cars here. We got one a couple of rows up, we got 2 behind us. Oh, alright, so I don't get nervous for oval race starts, but I get really nervous for road race starts. Put this up so that we got our session best. Holy crap, pace speed is really slow around here. So most everyone's probably going to drive straight through. I'm just going to go this way in case the guy on my outside decides he doesn't want to go straight through. It's the same with the pit road. There's no cutting the course or speeding or exiting the pits illegally on the pace lap, which would be nice, except for we go green,
About to go green.
so you
Stay
can't cut
focused.
the initial or this last chicane. So,
The pace car is off. Be ready.
all right, this is gonna be a bit of an ugly start.
Green flag. Green flag.
It always is. So if we don't get hit, we're fine. Shoot. Just gonna take it nice and easy, no need to shift down. We'll be a little luggy, but they're gonna be side by side and going fairly slow. And the tires are cold. We're not gonna force anything here. The people that out-qualified us are faster. And at the moment, a very clean start up front. No clue if the back is like that. Guy gets a wiggle out of the corner behind us. Ooh, we went in a lot slower than I was ready for. They were stacked up on each other a bit, and I was not. Ease it around here as the nose scrapes and beats and bangs off there, and we lock up, and I get out of rhythm on my shifting. Horrible exit.
1 minute 31.711.
Horrible corner there, and it's one to spin on me. Tire's still not happy yet. Takes a few laps. I just don't want to ruin them. Sure, I could go faster, but these tires have to last for 25 laps. Pass that was happening, I think, up ahead, so that kind of slowed everyone down. Easing it in here. So if I do a fast lap, there's nowhere for us to go anyways, so
1 minute 21.633.
I just need the guy behind to spin out or have some issues. Get the pressure off of me. Thought we were going to see a little dive there by the 8, and we do, and that's going to really slow everything down. Well, at least we didn't get killed. And we got a pass in there. He's somehow ahead of us. That's a bit shitty. Okay, he's still slowing down. And he's about to miss that one. Okay, well, we gained a spot out of all that amazingly, I think. No, we didn't. Okay, there was just 2 nav cars that missed the turn. Or missed the backstretch chicane. I thought 17 was ahead of us or something. I didn't see he also made the mistake. Oh, fuck. Okay, well, that's the first time that's wanted to snap there, so let's not do that anymore. Well, at least we got rid of that pressure right behind us, so we just need to put in some good laps. Yeah, the race pace is definitely a little slower with everyone in traffic and braking early and ooh, the 9 and the 8 are both getting quite loose. P11 though, not terrible. I'm having to brake much earlier than I did in qualifying just because these guys are much slower into that chicane. But it's fine because we're, I think, pulling away still. Bad entry. It's fine though. Oh, fuck. Alright, we're okay. 16's catching us. We're just gonna get him past us when we can. Even though I think I'd be as fast as him if I could get around the 9 and the 8. But
left side. Still there, hold your line. Clear on the left.
here we go. So our first mistake, luckily not a horrible one, but we're going to lose a spot and maybe more out of it. Good news is there's a big 6-second gap all the way back behind the people just right behind us. Wide there, and I am being too aggressive on throttle. Calm down, treat it like it's the sprint car. keep the rears on it. Eventually I might have to just start shifting up to second before I start accelerating out of the chicanes. It's going to be slower, but the tire spin is not going to help us. Or I can just control it with my right foot and brain, but sometimes they do not agree with each other. 9 car off and into the wall. He stays wide, thankfully, and helps me out by being in the very wrong spot for the guy behind. So we're back to 11th. Tires are definitely not liking anything right now. It's going to be a long ways to pit. Now I could just stay in second there, but that first gear shift is extremely helpful in slowing myself down. Shit. Just wanted to rotate there. Thinking about... I don't know. I don't want to move the brake bias, because I moved it a little bit in practice to see if it would help me rotate on corner, and it just murdered me. Felt like I screwed that up so much that I had to shift there. Okay, then the 9's recovered. He's right behind the 17. Hopefully that kind of makes them both lose time. Someone missed the chicane behind us. Oh, that was a horrible corner. Alright. I kept doing that in practice after a while when I started going faster. And it screws you over so much. But this is the longest run I've done, so we're in all new territory now. Need to be a little easier on the gas up through second there too.
minutes 23.373.
So I stay a little wide in this first right-hander, and it helps me turn into the second one and get a better exit. Because if I go too narrow in the first right-hander, it just like kills my entry for the next one. Even if I swing out wider, it just seems like it's too late to get wide and then get it turned back. So it's the one thing that I found helped me the most, and I accidentally did it and was like, oh, cool. Got one around.
On the right. Go left.
That's a lap car, doesn't do anything for us. Apparently I'm not blinking enough while I'm running this because my eyes are starting to water.
158.
Shit. Almost overdrove that. Asin tried to pass me. We're gaining massively on the people behind us. Massively, but there's up to 4.5, so I don't know if there was another issue or if it was when the 9 was passing the 17 or the lap car or what, but let's hope that continues to grow, even though people in front of us are going farther away. Yeah, it's kind of road racing on this channel. We're just in a big gap. Oh, did someone just die? Or am I seeing something? I don't know. I thought I seen someone like eat a wall and flip over it. Maybe it was from the infield. I gotta stop looking at the damn mirror. There's a whole hell of a lot more I can focus on out the front.
1 minute 23.747.
Like these walls and curbs and the turns and yeah, tires are not liking life. If I overdrive entry at all, the rears just start stepping out. I just need to back my corners up. It's not wanting to step out under braking. It's just if I turn after entering too hard. Go last lap.
1 minute 24.076.
Oh wait, it doesn't feel like I'm going so slow. At least get to see some green through the infield, although we're going to see a lot of red off of here. Nope. But I nearly screwed up even worse. And then the 9 and the 14 are gaining on me now. gain a bunch there. Alright, so we're probably going to lose 2 spots, but then after that, well, we might lose more because that 24 definitely wasn't around, and he is now 6 seconds. So he's been gaining on me.
Minute 24.659.
We'll turn in. Oh, fuck. I don't know what I did there, but I completely missed it. Let's see if second gear is better. Doesn't really change anything. That 24 is hauling ass. He's now 4 seconds behind us. He's gaining on the people behind us that are gaining on us. Yeah, just losing some focus, losing some speed. Probably overdrove it a bit at the beginning. And just not very good to begin with. That was not good. In the 8, so the 4 is losing some speed, or had an issue. Too narrow, but hey, who cares, because I still was able to, maybe it's better now to do that, because we're going so much slower. If the 4's tires are dead, or if he's got some damage or what, but he's definitely dropping backwards.
Minute 23.572.
Gave me something to chase though a bit. So we've picked up some speed. Miss that. Get it turned. 24 has passed both the people behind us. Dude is just flying out of nowhere. He's not going to win it, but he's probably the fastest person on track right now. Maybe not out of the top 3, but out of everyone else in this middle and tail end top 10. So now I got to try to pass the 4 and get the 24 past me, and somehow not be made a 28. Jesus, dude's fucking braking. Go past. I just seeing how he broke into that corner. Fuck me, dude. I'm not even gonna try to go into the next corner in front of you because you'll just run my ass over. How do you have that braking power right now? Holy shit. That was amazing. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do much in the way of following him through, although it looks like Kevin is going to try to race him. And the 24 was smart enough to know that all of us can't brake very well right now.
Car on your left. Still there, hold your line. Stay on the right, clear on the left. Left side. Clear.
Had to just park it there and hope he didn't run me over.
1 minute 26.086.
Had to make that move. We are coming up on pit stops. And I'm actually going to pit this time. Had I known that we were in the window, I would have probably just done it. Instead of fighting Kevin on the outside there. I don't have time to look to see what's 32 seconds behind us, so we're just going to have to hope that we come out in a decent spot. And that I don't fuck this up. Very slow in, but hey. It's better than the other option. Alright, we are right on the edge of the pit window. Tires, 87, 89, 84, 88, right to left. It's really not that bad.
Okay, punch it.
Gonna come out with the leaders, but the leaders should be spread out enough. He's gonna get ahead of us. Okay, cool. Well, 17 hit pit just a couple of laps ago. Are we gonna, yeah, we're gonna be faster than the leader at the moment, aren't we? Oh, that's gonna be an awkward moment. I'm not gonna try anything stupid here, but can't get stuck behind him for too long. That's just gonna ruin this whole fucking plan. Drove that. Hopefully the leader's just quicker than us, even on old tires. I gotta wait for the temps to come back up. We don't need to push it too hard because we've seen how bad that hurt us. That sucks, so worst possible spot to come out. Even though we're doing faster laps than everyone around us, we could be doing a lot faster. But I'm just going to be cautious because I'm not going to wreck the leader. Kevin is pit and is behind us. Alright, we're still doing 22s, so we're good. So I'm just gonna sit here and we'll have some good good tires, I hope. As long as I don't shift to first for no fucking reason. I don't know if the 17 is going to make a move or not. Okay, he is. Nope, he isn't. He doesn't have any drive off the corner to do it. Oh, this is a shitty situation, but it could be worse, I guess. See how the leaders are getting the left sides out on the AstroTurf.
1 minute 22.585.
On that corner entry there, so learn something at least. And I have no idea what happened there. I think the leader got the turtle.
Car on your left. You're in the middle, 3 wide. Right side, 2 wide. Still there. Clear. Go right.
Okay. Well, that helped us.
Minute 23.29.
You know, position-wise, I mean, we're in 14th. I don't know how many people ahead of us haven't pit, but I feel like we're in for a top 10 with this pace that we're doing. Really want to unlap myself, but I also don't want to kill this dude. But he's really not racing anyone, so it'd be awesome if he'd just say, oh, I'm not racing this guy. Yep,
Car on your left.
Screw it.
Clear on the left. Minute 22.39.
Had to do it. So you can see how much of a difference there was there. And Kevin gets stuck behind him for another bit, so that's good. Because Kevin's tires are going to die off way worse than mine. So, yeah. And the leader should be pitting soon. So we shouldn't have to worry about slowing down. Yep, he goes now.
The leader's pitting now.
Anytime you get passed by me, you should pit.
1 minute 22.239.
Oh, fucking shit. Almost ate the wall. Nope. Almost ate the wall again. Alright, calm the fuck down, idiot. We don't need to stay ahead of Kevin. He'll come back to us. Guy in front of us is going to pull away. Anyone else that hasn't pit yet is going to be behind us. The number 2, he's only 6 seconds ahead of us now, and he's going to lose 32 seconds to us, most likely. So, we probably won't see him again. The 9, who pit later than us, is 11 seconds behind. So we made a big gain there. Looking good.
1 minute 22.739.
No need to overdrive it. We're just gonna run a pace and call it good. Hopefully keep the rears on it better this time. We'll let Kevin go, like I said. He'll be back to us because it's going to be an even longer run than it was on the first run, and he died off hard. Still got more people pitting.
Okay, we're halfway to the finish. 1 minute and 22.407. You're in the top 10.
Yeah, we are in 8th place right now.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
All right. As long as Kevin doesn't do a big dive, I think we might be able to hold him off. Because it looks like his rears are already starting to go away. Oh shit, we got more people on pit road. They may come off before us.
1 minute and 22.945.
One thing I learned from that Indy race was pit early. It just huge. Because they're going to be fighting really hard to gain everything back, and you can still gain on them even if you're stuck behind someone with old tires. That's pretty quick, like we were. Because look, they're not even within 7 seconds, so and I feel like I've been much better to the tires now that I've got 30 laps under my belt. We're just not overdriving. We're not locking them up on braking here. Got my sprint car throttle going.
1 minute 23.133.
We are in 6th place. Alright, 24 is now 8.2 seconds behind us. We know he'll catch us and pass us. Thank you, 29. Kevin had braking issues. That opens that gap up massively, and we can just focus on staying right at about the same speed every lap.
1 minute 23.238.
A little hot in there.
The leader's pitting now.
We're not going to catch whoever that was. That's definitely one of the last people to pit. And it had to be someone that was already at the front. Fucking that up. I just need my rhythm and stay in it. Sadly, that's a difficult thing. We made it. Alright. Stop losing time.
Minute 23.72.
I am happy this is the last road race. Even though I've been getting good finishes, it's just... I hate this car on road courses. It's so bad. I know it's harder, and you know, if you could have a GT3 that just had like you need to be nice on throttle off the corner, but this thing just drives so stupid at certain points in the corners. It's just, I don't know. Like a throttle control road course car would be cool. And I know that's probably what the V8 supercars are, but I feel like, I haven't driven them in a while, but I feel like they probably drive more like this than what I'm talking about.
Minute 23.9.
Well, it looks like we're probably going to get 8th place. The 24 and the 20 are hauling ass. But the 24 was always going to be, it's not a new tire thing. Like, he lost more by pitting later than he's going to gain. Because he would have came out ahead of all of us and closer to the people in front of him had he pit first. It's just hard to do when you're already that much quicker than everyone. Might be a few others behind there too, but they got to get around Kevin. So we got to hope that helps us in some way. And we got one spun. That's a lap car.
1 minute 23.695.
This guy's scary. At least the 24 is going to catch us right off of here, so he should get a good run, and we won't have to do too much lifting for him.
Car on your left. Clear on the left.
Just make it simple.
Slow car ahead.
He got all thrown off there with the lap car. That wasn't him throwing it around, that was prediction code. It has a hard time with curbs with a car that has a lot of suspension. And his latency might be much higher. Yeah, we got a lot of fast cars behind us. It might not be a top 10, but still going to be happy with this performance. Unless I put it in the wall right here, fuck me. Oh, we got leaders coming up, so at least one of them isn't for position. It's positive.
Minute 23.655.
Fuck me. No turn to the left right now. And I was looking at something when I should have been focusing on the track. So we're in 7th place and lapped.
24.321.
I figured the second part, not the first. You know what? We might be on for a top 10. That's awesome. Let's get this stupid thing to turn to the left this time. Or just not try to go so fast through here. Because we were 4/10 quicker just by slowing down. Might need to back that up a bit. Bumpy down there to the left further than I'd been the whole time. I'm just gonna have to let these guys go. I mean, they're on newer tires, they were quicker to begin with. Racing is just, well, it's gonna cause me to wreck and possibly them. And yeah, slow us down, and better off losing the least amount of time that we can from a pass. Just gonna lift off here.
Left side. Stay on the right. Clear.
Thank you, 8 car, for not trying to stuff it in there as well. When he gets close enough to me, we'll let him go as well, and then hopefully be in our final position. Yep. Oh, he got loose off of there. Was gonna let him go. Slap traffic is gonna make things interesting as well. Spot.
Right side. You're on the left. 3 wide.
Don't.
Car right. 2 wide.
Okay.
Still there.
It's a little unnecessary, but
Clear.
I understand he's racing the car in front and got held up, but I can't just stop. When he's 5 car lengths back and let him go. Had to wait till he got to me, because you never know what's going to happen. At least the lap car backed out of the 3 wide there.
0.872.
So that puts us 9th. And we've still got 14 laps to do. But the 9, Kevin's gone. The 9 is not really gaining on us. The 18 pit later, but I don't think he's got the speed to catch us. I hope. Unless I fuck it up by doing that. We haven't seen a whole lot of mistakes from the people in the top 10, so I don't think we're going to get any freebie spots at this point, unless a lap car somehow finds a way to take someone out, which is possible. Fucking wrist hurts. Didn't notice it until just now. Alright. We need to back that up, like I said a while ago. Well, the 18's passed and he's down to 5.2, so maybe he's quick enough. Realize my brake foot hurts too. This is a long ass race.
1 minute 24.289.
Having to do too many damn things. I'm guessing my leg is going to kill tomorrow from my nerve issues. Luckily, that's not hurting yet. I think all the racing that I do, there wouldn't be any issues, but you'd be wrong. Let's get to the end. It's coming soon. Hey, look, when you slow down for it, it goes a half a second quicker. Alright, pulled that gap back out.
1 minute 23.
Just try to do that lap over and over. No need to push it. It's all about slowing down and not driving in too hard. And the 2 cars catching now. I didn't think he'd have time, but he is getting there, so.
1 minute 23.628.
Maybe him and the 18 will run into each other. That would save me. Save my top 10. Alright, 10 to go this time.
Minute 23.71. Great job, 10 to go.
23.6s, 23.7s are right about where I need to be to stay ahead of the 18, I think. 2 car, I don't think is going to be a possibility. That was a terrible corner. Would not turn in. Had to shift because would not rotate. I could probably enter a little deeper because I'm doing the shift down to second earlier now and it's stopping me much better, but there's no need to risk screwing it up and losing half a second. Thank you, lap car, maybe.
Left side, 1 minute 23.829. Clear.
Worried he was just going to end up being on our inside. You never know who I've called an idiot in the past, and they just say, huh, I'm going to take him out. I've seen the name, I don't know anything about the guy, so I doubt I've called him an idiot. And he was a good, smart lap car there, and that is nice. But being the number 7, you would assume they would at least know something on how to get lapped, since they usually are lapping people, but are for some reason not this time. Maybe some damage. Oh, the 2 made a mistake. The 18's back past him. That was a bad lap out of me, but we've still got 4 seconds to work with. Got into some marbles there. Got much lower or something than we normally do. Almost too early on the downshift to first. Too much curve. .6 behind. Something's happened. Smoke everywhere. Hopefully the cars are all gone.
1 minute 23.953.
Downshifted just because I wasn't sure what was going to be coming around this corner. Didn't use enough curb that time. 2.8. He's got to pass a lap car though, so hopefully it's a little slower. But then I have to pass a lap car. The 24 is in the pits, so he must have been the one that was the smoke. So that moves us into 8th. That's unfortunate for the 24. He was very fast. Where are you going, 5? Off the track, right in front of us. Awesome job.
Left side. Clear.
Okay, we didn't lose too much time.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
They're gonna just catch everyone at the right spots. We're okay on fuel. It's 5 to go here.
Minute 24.413. 5 laps to go.
They're still stuck behind the 5. And still stuck behind him, so hopefully he does the same thing, and I don't do the same thing he did. There's no turn in the car anymore. They've cleared the 5. They do have second place behind them. Alright. Let's not suck.
1 minute 24.288.
Oh yeah, we've got one less lap. Because we're a lap down. That's fucking awesome.
1 minute 24.
That takes a bit of pressure off. So white flag next time. And I've pulled away a bit because I've kind of went a little bit harder, but I'm hitting my marks better, except for here, because I haven't hit that fucking wall yet. I know I did 1,000 times in practice. Lots of traffic up ahead. Not what I want to see, but we shouldn't have anything to do with them.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel left.
we would have been able to make it the whole way too, so. Little skittish. He is chugging.
1 minute 24.681.
I hope we don't get wrecked on the last lap for 8th place. He spun the tires out of the corner. Oh, this fucking lap car, get out of the way. Are you fucking... Woo! Alright. Fucking 8th place and 1 incident. That early pit gained us so much.
Great job, you did really well.
Damn, that was a long ass race. Hour and 20 minutes, hour and 16 minutes. Fuck. It's really annoying that my best finishes come at road courses. Road courses and super speedways. Don't ask me how the fuck that happens. Those are two things that don't really go together. Well, let's hope the wrecks were worth all of that too. Oh man, that was a fucking hard race. The pressure at the end did not help things. Let's turn this off, and here we go. Dives into the side of the 10. And 15 dives into the wall. And the 12 is sideways, and the 20-something, 29, didn't see that. 17 is heading a whole different direction. 29 is gonna eat the wall a little, not this baby rub. 17 is gonna eat the wall. That was the bigger hit. Big curve, big curve. 5 going for the pass, gets hit by the 7. That's a crunch. I did that 1,000 times in practice as well. And 13 takes out that dude. And the 16, this was a scary one that we saw in front of us. And then, wasn't the 13 involved in something too? Maybe it was just the 16 and I saw 13. Let's go take a look at that. What the fuck was I looking at? Yeah, I guess I just saw 16 and thought it was a 13. Or maybe it was in 13th place. I don't know. Maybe it happened somewhere else. Then the 16 has some issues behind us. One's gonna miss it, and at that point you just cut it and slow down. You're faster off cutting it and serving the slowdown, because the slowdown is hardly anything for that there. 5 almost loops it. Is he gonna really loop it? Nope. Maybe prediction code on the inside wall. 12, very loose. He's already spun out in this sector. He eats the wall. Just eating curbs. Little wall scrape. Might not have even happened. And this is it. Just over the curbs, nothing big. Oh, that's gonna be a wall. Nah, it was fine. 5. Just alright, what happened there? He just goes to the inside and then can't get it slowed down. Tries to get back, can't. And this is where the 9 went wide. Luckily, he didn't just turn back down on the track. So we were able to get around. That's probably why we never saw him again, other than just hanging back a couple of seconds, because he had some major damage on the left side. There's the 24. This dude was fucking flying. 12's had a rough race, and, well, we're bump drafting out of the chicane. 13 eats a curb and eats a wall. He was never a factor in this race. And another wall. Up 29 is going to loop it. Just drags a little bit. 18 inside wall. Yeah. Probably prediction code though to fix this out. Come into some tight racing with some slower guys that we've seen a few times. Nope. Thought for sure he was going to get hit there. 21. Self spins. 19. Well, that was a pretty damn good drift through the chicane to make a pass. Give the 19 the best move so far. 18, little wall, so he keeps damaging his car, which probably helps me in the end. 21, once again, spins it there. 25 in the wall. 5 car. Prediction code. Oh, that's never a good place to try to put your nose. Oh, that was prediction code between the two. What lap was that? That was only on lap 12. And that's how the 7 ended up damaged, and oh, then he just sits there and the 5 gets him. Why is he sitting there? I mean, at that point, you either got to get your ass moving right away. I mean, I guess nothing he can do other than exit out, and he doesn't want to do that. Because if he goes, he's just going to be in the way, but it's such a blind corner. So he had no option but to sit there and hope. Because exit out and you're losing 2 minutes. But it still looks like he ended up losing that much with the damage from it. But nothing he could do, so I take back what I said. Why are you sitting there? I am used to oval racers trying to just cause carnage after they've wrecked. Kevin scrapes the wall. 31 scrapes the wall, trying to get out of the way. Then the 12 overdrives the corner. Oh yeah. And I believe he quit the race there. 16 ended up getting third in the race. Over the curb, into the wall. I'm going to start going through these a little quicker. Otherwise this could be... Oh! You kaboomed. Downshifted. And the 13 into the wall. If it looks like it's going to be a car-to-car wreck, then we're definitely watching it. 19 gets the 30, and the 30, he knew what he was doing there. He tried to spin him out, driving backwards. He almost got him. Just got to him too soon, so it didn't hit his rear. $18 hitting the wall again, so that he goes a little slower and allows us to beat him. 30 having issues with the damage that he got. 2-car. 2-car having some issues with slowing down. Got some more cloud cover now as the 8 goes for the pass and gets drilled by the 15. The 5's got to have the front end damage now from that hit, and I'm wondering if that slowed, like he got some engine damage from it. 30 gets some late shifting there. That wasn't worth watching. And 15 decides that he's broken. I don't know what that was. Setup shop guy. Was he racing this guy at the time? Was he trying to wreck? Oh no, he hit the wall on exit. Hit some curbs. Yeah, that was our biggest curb strike. The 30 car keeps getting hit in that corner. Oh, Kevin. That sounded rough on the engine. 19 gonna grab someone else. Kat is yelling right now that she wants some treats. 23 goes off. It comes back on. And that just makes the 6 sit behind him, but he wasn't anywhere close to winning this. And the leader is clear up here. 5 into the wall. His day gets worse, and the 6 is behind that. Oh yeah, that looked like I hit him, but he goes for the pass, lap car, and then he just jumps it. And that was the best thing that could have happened for us. Because he definitely wasn't ever going to try to pass the leader. And we had to do it. And, well, that guy still beats us after getting spun. That tells you of my speed. Leader hard over the curbs. Not a hard hit, but just a shit ton of his car over him. 16 almost spun out up there. 18 has spun out. Okay, well that definitely helped us beat him because he was in 6th place there. Yeah, he had a lot of damage and was still catching us. Okay. car once again in this corner. This poor 30 car has had so much contact right here. Oh, and that is how the 9 lost some time. Oh, and then the 24 gets involved in it. That's got engine damage for him. So I'm assuming his engine blows up later. Oh. Is this it? Oh. Well, he went for a ride. Here's 4th place, who we never saw because he was too far in front and too far behind. And the 16 and him get together. And, well, that was for 3rd place. Looking at it, we got really, really lucky. Because there's a lot of people with damage and a lot of people that had to dodge. And we didn't really have to deal with too much. Dude, fucking 20 car is so beat up and he still tracked us down and passed us. Oh, that makes me sad. I feel good about the spot I got, but looking at the cars that beat us, holy hell. Alright, now the cat is jumping up on the computer because she says that I've been racing for too long. We're almost done with these, lap 36. I want to see how the 2 car lost that spot again. I didn't even see that in the mirror. The one time I wasn't looking in the mirror, I guess. Oh, Jerry goes wide. And the 30 car, this whole section, this whole race for him. 10 in the wall, but he beats us. And again in the wall. Holy shit. Okay, he let up to let the leader by, and the leader was driving right behind him, not even looking to the inside. That was almost bad for them. Is this how the 2 screws up? He is ahead. Yep, that is how he lost it. So, not an incident, just drove off. Shit. Okay, well, 4th place into the leader. What the fuck? The hell was that for position? That wasn't even for position. He tries to wreck him. He just turned into him, and then he starts running into him here. What the fuck was that? Wow. Glad I didn't have voice on. And did the 24 run into it then? No, he gets hit. I mean, this dude still wins, but what the fuck? Alright, well, I'm gonna have to go listen to voice there, because 24 got destroyed from it. What a bullshit move. I don't know, maybe the 3 was running its mouth or something, or there was something that happened before that, but Man, that was some stupid shit. Glad I watched all the way to that point. To having more struggles. NAPA cars never left each other's sides. Again? What is this fucking idiot doing? Wow, that was to not be lapped. What an idiot. Alright, let's take a look at the results. And it's not working right. The results aren't posted. Something screwed up with iRacing, apparently. And results are not posting. So, I can't show you that. Let me try to reload it real quick. I mean, this video's not long enough, right? I'm guessing there's something messed up. Every once in a while, it won't post results for a session. And it takes a little while. Something gets, like, hung up in the processing. Yep. Alright, well. I can't show you anything, so. We gained a little bit of iRating, and we gained a lot of safety rating, and I feel like I did pretty damn good. So, hope you enjoyed it. Thanks for watching.